ChalifaRap.net is proud to bring an exclusive interview with one of Chicano Rap's best-selling artists, Mr. Criminal So Crimes. How are you doing?
Cracking, homie, just right here in California. Posted up, rolling up a cushion blunt, chilling, homie, enjoying life. Cracking with you, fun.
Just right here. Just ate a nice pepperoni pizza. I need to go to soccer training when I'm done with that interview. But I mean, it's about time, that we do finally have a new high power interview. So for sure, I had to get that done.
Hell yeah, homie. Well, here it is. Let's make it happen.
All right, all right. So as I mentioned, it's been quite some time since we did, or since we have done an interview with you. So let the Khalifa Rap community know what you've been up to.
Man, I've been doing the same old shit, homie. Just staying busy, you know what I mean? Doing me. Same shit, different day, working, doing a gang of different projects, signing new contracts, working on this new deal, new ventures, new goals. Just trying to keep myself challenged in this game, you know what I mean? Just starting businesses, making money, cashing checks, homie. Doing what most of these fools rap about. Basically, that's what I've been doing. Just living life out here, homie.
All right. Sounds good, sounds good. So, before we start talking more detailed about your collaboration project with Mr. Capone, Southside's Most Wanted, let's start with some basic questions. Let us know more about what Mr. Criminal did before he entered the Chicano rap game.
Shit. Before I entered the Chicano rap game, honestly, by now I think everybody knows, you know what I mean? The same old shit, fucking up in the streets. He locked up half my life, basically living the life that, I rap about now, you feel me? So, the same old shit, just, being a knucklehead, running around in the street life, basically, that's what I was doing. Just coming up in Southern California, basically doing everything that I rap about and giving me a little background into this life, you know what I'm saying? Basically, that's where I was at.
When it comes to music, what did you listen to as a youngster?
Man, when I was growing up, sticking to that raw West Coast shit. First and foremost, I've always been the type that, whatever's on the radio, I go the opposite. So Snoop, Dre, and all them cats on the radio, that's freedom and everything. It's like, it sounds good. It bumps. Everyone's bumping in the backyard boogies and shit. But I was always the type to stick to the underground shit. So you might fuck around and see me bumping some Spice One, Brother Lynchung, Sibo, all the underground shit, West Coast shit. That fools were more like on some gangbang shit instead of trying to get played to the mainstream. You know what I mean? Because that's the type of mentality I was in at that time. So basically, just bumping some underground shit, West Coast shit, no matter what. First and foremost, always that West Coast shit.
When and how did you end up working with Mr. Capone and High Power Entertainment?
I must have told this story a million times. Basically a homie from my hood, used to roll with cats, and then he was doing his thing, trying to come up in the game. Once he dropped his first shit, homie told me he was going to introduce us when we met. Went ahead and met at a car show. Homie, we clicked, felt each other's stilo, and we've been rolling together ever since. Homie, it's been history ever since. High Power Entertainment.
All right. So, let us know more about your collaboration album with Mr. Capone, Southside's Most Wanted, which dropped a couple of weeks ago.
Well, basically, Southside's Most Wanted is exactly what the title says, you know what I mean? Just basically the two most wanted motherfuckers in the Southside rap game. From being most requested in the streets, you know what I mean, to the radio, to shows nationwide, to worldwide status, to having rappers want to be us, having the highness wanting us, to people copying our moves to a T, trying to get the same features, videos looking the same, album covers looking the same. Everything we do, people basically want it. And we've been doing this shit for years. It was just a point that we decided on the trip back to America together that we needed to drop an album and make the haters even more upset, basically. Now it's history. Southside decided the Most Wanted can't be stopped. So basically that's where we're at, homie. The most wanted motherfuckers in the game, Criminal Capone.
All right. What I was wondering about is why has it taken you over 10 years, to come up with a project like this? Because, for example, Mr. D and Sleepy Malo, best-selling artists from SL Entertainment, they already did like 3 collaboration LPs, for example.
Well, basically, the reason why it took 10 years to come up with a project like this is because we were both making the moves and doing what we needed to do to be where we're at and putting in the work to even be considered most wanted and hottest in the streets. Can't just talk about it, gotta be about it, you know what I'm saying? So it took us 10 years. Over the years, we were always, collaborating on many different tracks, basically, Criminal Capone always gonna make music together. It's all in the family, but at the end of the day, you know, you can't just say we're the most wanted in the game. It came to the point where we had to take a seat back and be like, damn, homie, we got to a point in our careers where, we need to do this. So it's just kind of like something that had to happen over the years, you know what I mean?
So, I mean, as far as I know, there are no features on the CD besides John Easy doing a hook. Not even the High Power Soldiers are featured. What's the reason for that?
Ain't really no reason, man. To be honest, we got together and knocked out this whole album in about 16 hours. We set 4 studio sessions at 4 hours apiece and just vibed back and forth and killed every track together in the crime lab. It was all me and Cass. We weren't planning on having any features, just showcasing our chemistry together on the mic. Had a lot of shit to say, you know what I mean? The soldiers didn't have to be on our CDs to feel their presence. When we speak, the movement speaks for itself, and the soldiers are always ready to rap, period. So soldiers don't need to be on our album. Their presence is always felt, and Criminal Capone was Southside's Most Wanted, so, we're just keeping the light on ourselves right now. But basically, the soldiers are always in the cuts, ready to rap.
Before the release of the album, you released a video for the track called High Power History. So let us know more about that cut.
Man, High Power History. We just got in the studio, smoked a little kush, drank a little liquor, and the shit just started coming out. No plans, just happened. I guess the vibe was just right at the time. We were both in the mood to take you down that path of our come up. It's been a real long road, and it feels good to look back, you know what I mean? So, bottom line was, we just got in the studio, put on the track, started coming up with some ideas, and it just happened, you know what I mean? Just next thing you know, start spinning a couple verses, and next thing you know, High Power History is history now.
Yep. Yeah, I like the track, like how you went through the 10 years of High Power History, and what I like about the video is that you do also have footage in there of some of the artists, that have left the label during the years, and you even had beef. I mean, if you want to call it beef, but you dissed them or they dissed you. So what does it mean? Are the beefs over, or why are they in the video?
Basically, people know where we're at. People know me personally and how I feel about beef. Bottom line is, right now, it's 2011, we're making good music and even better money. Anybody that's ever had a problem with us only kept it in music and DVDs, etc. Ain't nobody ever once busted a grape or proved the talking that they did was facts. So as far as beef, the people I had true beef with, they know who they are. And anybody that they know who they are, they got smashed up again because they ain't here no more. So I did that. And bottom line is, any artist that used to roll with us had no beef with us. That's just people looking for drama, trying to start shit, out there. If people were mad at a certain period because of business or whatever, that's their business. And I basically will not speak on any of that because it's not my business to speak on. It's not my thing. I got respect, and I don't disrespect people's business. So that's where it is with that, and I ain't no beef with me, period.
All right. So who handled the production on Southside's Most Wanted?
Man, we have a lot of different producers on the album from Europe, different people in America, etc. At this point in our careers, there's just too many producers and names that we work with, but they all have a lot of talent, you know what I mean? I would say we have over 30 different producers at this point, and I can't just point out each different one. It's not like back in the days where we had one producer making a gang of our shit. At this point, we have so many different producers that want to be involved in our project. That, you know what I mean? We just got a lot of different talent spread around the map, so at the end of the day, you know what I mean, there's just a lot of gang of talent out there and a lot of good producers. Shout out to all the producers out there.
So what's your favorite track from the album, and especially why?
My favorite track. Man, to be honest, I'm feeling the whole album. To be honest, but I would have to say the High Power History track because it feels good to reflect on the success and to actually look back and reflect on all the hard work. It's a relief to see I did something good with my life, for real. We actually took something and built it from the ground up in all aspects and made it worldwide. That has to be one of the biggest and best feelings ever and biggest accomplishments in my life, especially coming against all odds and where we came from in our background. So I have to say the High Power History track, man. It shit feels good. Honestly, I watched the video and I just tripped out myself. Like, damn, we did all that.
So, talking once again about High Power History, which you released a video for, as we mentioned, will you release any more videos for that album?
At this point, me and Cass are both focused on our solo album and both have more than like 5 videos each for our project. So we're just going in on that one and just staying focused on our solo shit. To be honest with you, Southside Most Wanted, like I said, it was a quick album. knocked that shit out in 4 studio sessions, and we knocked out the video quick. Status too. We did that shit in like an hour. So at the end of the day, it was just a quick collaboration and something just to get to the fans. But right now we're focusing on our solo shit, and ain't no more Southside Most Wanted videos coming out anytime soon until probably the next one.
All right. So let's start talking about your next project. On the outro, you are telling us, to be on the lookout for Southside's Most Wanted Part 2. So what's the status on that album? Since you said you focus on the solo stuff.
Excuse me. Well, basically, that's going to be an automatic thing from now on. We got so much blood on this collaboration project that we decided, hell yeah, we're doing a Part 2. We both love making music. We both have very, very creative minds in the lab, and we work real well together on the mic. So, and fast as fuck, not to mention. So, bottom line is, hell yeah, we're bringing another Part 2. We ain't gonna stop, and that's just the way it is.